Manchester United's transfer plans may have just taken another dramatic turn, and one of the Premier League's most proven strikers is suddenly back on the Red Devils' radar. Ollie Watkins, a player who has terrorised Premier League defences for years, and with Aston Villa facing another summer of major changes, the possibility of one more blockbuster departure is growing stronger. Manchester United fans, this is a story you need to hear. Aston Villa have already watched several big names leave this summer. Youri Tielemans has completed his move to Manchester United after the Red Devils activated his $35 million release clause. Lucas Digne is now edging closer to a sensational return to Paris Saint-Germain. Morgan Rogers has also departed in what became the biggest sale in Aston Villa's history, joining Chelsea in a deal worth around $117 million, despite bringing in highly rated Swiss midfielder Yohan Manzambi. Villa's squad continues to change rapidly. Now another huge name could be heading for the exit. According to reports, both Manchester United and Arsenal are closely monitoring Ollie Watkins' situation. The England international remains one of the Premier League's most consistent forwards, and even at 30 years old, he continues to attract serious interest from Europe's biggest clubs. The latest twist came after Turkish giants Fenerbahce attempted to sign Watkins. Reports claim they were preparing an offer worth around $35 million, while offering the striker a lucrative 3-year contract worth between $7.5 million and $8.5 million per season. But Aston Villa immediately rejected the approach. The message from Villa was simple: Watkins was not for sale at that price. However, that doesn't necessarily mean he will stay. Sources now suggest that around $40 million could be enough to tempt Villa into serious negotiations if the right club comes forward. And suddenly, Manchester United are right in the conversation. Michael Carrick is still searching for the final pieces needed to build a squad capable of challenging for the Premier League title and making a deep Champions League run. While United have already strengthened key areas this summer, questions remain over the striker position. Much depends on Joshua Zirkzee. The Dutch forward is attracting growing interest from Italy. Juventus are pushing hard to bring him back to Serie A after his impressive spell with Bologna before moving to Old Trafford. Reports suggest Zirkzee has already given his approval to the move if the clubs can reach an agreement. AS Roma are also monitoring the situation closely, hoping to convince the striker to return to Italian football. For now, no official negotiations between Manchester United and Juventus have taken place, but if Zirkzee leaves, everything could change. The Sun reports that Manchester United would then be expected to launch an official move for Ollie Watkins, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Watkins offers Premier League experience, he guarantees goals, he presses relentlessly, he runs behind defenders, he links play beautifully, and perhaps most importantly, he would need almost no adaptation time. For a Manchester United side aiming to compete immediately, that could make Watkins one of the safest transfer options available this summer, but United are not alone. Arsenal are also watching closely. The Gunners are expected to sell Gabriel Jesus, who is attracting strong interest from AC Milan. If Jesus leaves North London, Mikel Arteta reportedly views Watkins as the perfect replacement. That sets up a fascinating transfer battle between two Premier League giants, Manchester United, Arsenal, both searching for a reliable goal scorer, both looking at the same player, and Aston Villa holding the key. The coming weeks could decide everything. Will Villa cash in after already raising huge money through player sales? Will Manchester United move first if Joshua Zirkzee heads to Italy? Or will Arsenal beat their rivals once again in one of the biggest transfer races of the summer? One thing is certain, Ollie Watkins has suddenly become one of the hottest names in the transfer market, and if Manchester United make their move, it could become one of the biggest stories of the entire summer window.